From the motor car to the radio, the X-ray to the airplane, modern technology had radically transformed Western urban life by the first decade of the 20th century. New perceptions of time and space emerged in tandem with the, ever more interconnected, mass cultures of major cities. Such changes upended not only narrative strategies and visual representations, but also the psychic states they both depicted and incited. As one of Western Europe's least industrialized countries, Italy appeared impervious to such developments. With the exception of a few industrial clusters in the north, it remained a fundamentally agrarian nation. Even decades after its belated unification in the late 19th century, the country lacked any truly modern cultural identity. It was this state of affairs at which the founding and manifesto of Futurism took aim. Its first-person plural belied a collective of one, for the text issued from a single individual, the poet, impresario, and firebrand F.T. Marinetti. His piece had appeared weeks earlier in papers in Naples and Emilia-Romagna, where it went largely unremarked. A far wider audience greeted its dissemination in Paris, Europe's undisputed cultural capital. Marinetti nevertheless hastened to stress its national origins and intentions. "It is from Italy that we are flinging this to the world." No such "we" existed at the time of writing. Marinetti nevertheless quickly attracted a cadre of young Italian artists and authors to the Futurist fold. The painters Umberto Boccioni, Carlo Carrà, Luigi Russolo, and Gino Severini, joined thereafter by Giacomo Balla, Paolo Buzzi, Fortunato Depero, and a number of prominent Florentine avant-gardists. As a poet, playwright, novelist, editor, and polemicist, Marinetti embodied the interdisciplinarity fundamental to Futurism, which in just a few years swelled to include dancers and musicians, architects and photographers, set designers and cinematographers. From its base in Milan, Futurist activity spread throughout the entire peninsula, while related movements emerged almost immediately in Moscow and Lisbon, Tbilisi, and Tokyo. Marinetti's cultural campaign began as a lone enterprise, however, and its agenda appeared polished before a single Futurist poem had been penned or canvas painted. Futurism's founding tract teems with words in advance of deeds. It fulminates and anticipates, abjures and avows. A quirky narrative prologue details the author's recent automobile crash into a factory drain full of industrial byproduct, the consummately modern circumstance of his Futurist rebirth and ensuing evangelism.